This is the Dragon Drop podcast.
All right, here's the thing. We got beef to settle. Me and Dan have beef with you, B. And
Yo.
it's serious beef.
Check it.
Well,
This is not beef that we can easily get past, I don't think. This might end the pod.
okay.
All right.
Yep.
So last weekend, me and Dan, we're having, we went down the river. We're like, we could go eat in town, or we could drive to Grand Rapids and go see B and hang out.
You messaged me while I'm at Meijer buying steaks for the night. Okay, it's not that I don't want to hang out. It's that you guys ask 2 hours before you want to do it.
Well, here's the thing. We were like, hey, B, we'll drive all the way to your house to hang out with you. And then you just text back, no hangout.
I was at the fucking store, man.
It was just such a good response.
Oh, man.
It was short, straight to the point.
Yeah. Sorry.
Dude, right before the pod,
It's okay.
I was going to go get some Busch Lights. And turns out my moped has a flat tire. And so like I pump it up and I get up there and it stayed inflated. But then when on the ride home, it's all wobbly. And I'm riding a moped with a flat tire home. So, I am a 33-year-old man, but I'm like a little boy.
Ride
Go
your
buy
bike.
beer on my moped with a flat tire.
Time to upgrade to an electric bike.
This is true.
One of
This
those-
is true. But this is a 1985 Honda Spree that I pulled out of a chicken coop.
Yeah, I remember watching you fix the thing on Snapchat.
Yep. Fully fixed it up. It was not running when I bought it. I pulled the carb apart, cleaned it like 7 times, and dude, I did a lot of stuff. The speedometer, replaced the headlight, replaced the tires. You take the muffler off and you put it in a campfire to burn off the carbon.
Why?
Dude, so what's wrong with the tire, though? Is it not a good seal or punch?
I think so. The rim is bent, but it wasn't a problem forever.
That'll
So
do
I
it.
think I'm gonna try and do the slime, which I know is a bad idea, but
Yeah,
to try and
quicker
seal.
fix.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't really give a shit.
why
Just
is
buy a
this-
new rim
yeah.
if it
Okay.
ends up being a thing.
Dude,
but-
my brother just told me he patched his back tire, so you can just do that and drive around with a patched tire.
How do you do the patch with
Yeah.
the little thing that you insert?
Oh, he said
Plug
he
or
brought it
plug,
in.
yeah.
He brought it in himself. Okay, he didn't do it himself. Not a chance.
Oh, I remember my
Yeah.
truck had, what was it? I did do a plug in my truck at one point though, and drove on it for a while. Those plugs actually are decent. You're not supposed to drive on it for very long, but it was probably 6 months. I drove on the plug.
Wow. Did we talk
Some
about?
of them are for life, dude. It stays in there. It won't leave. If it's like
Yep.
a string one, then it's fine. It'll stay forever,
Mm-hmm.
or at least length of the tire's life.
Did we talk about Paul's computer last week on the pod?
No,
don't
what
think so.
about it?
All right, so I was trying to figure out why his computer is running games at 15 FPS and he's playing Windows mode. He's like, but like I did a little research and his processor is about 6 years old, and everyone at about the 5-year marks, their thermal paste just crusts out and stops working. But his CPU is running at 95.1 Celsius, so he's basically running with no cooling. But all he needs is a little bit of thermal paste, right? A little bit of Cooler Master thermal paste, and he won't do it himself. So I have to go over there and do it for him.
It's
You
a
gotta drive to
delicate
Lansing?
process, dude. Come on.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do it this weekend. But like, he's playing Diablo 4 fucking windowed mode with the frame rate capped at 15 FPS.
Yikes.
Dude, you're gonna give him a new life once you do that operation, though. That'll revitalize him, dude.
I built the computer when he first got it as well, but it's been a while.
Well, service technician, get back out.
I know, that's what it feels like. I just want to build a computer for somebody. I'm the service tech for the next 15 years. But
Well-
he said like a mouse was living in there for a bit because he took the side of the case off because it was too hot. So it's just like the side of the case is
A
just
Well,
mouse
mess.
living in there?
So now it's dusty. Yeah, he said the mouse ate some of his cables or something. So he thought it might have been that.
Yeah,
But
they
it's
do
not
like
his
a little
graphics card.
plastic coating.
It's his CPU that's melting.
Damn.
I'm a little
Did you
I
build
mean,
worried.
you're
an
just a
AMD?
fountain of knowledge.
We installed a bunch of like monitoring software to like check what it was, and it's 95 Celsius CPU. Like usually they shut off when they hit 90.
Mm.
Right? Yeah.
So his
Why doesn't that have like that failsafe in there?
I don't know, man. Because if it did, his computer wouldn't turn on. But he's
It's
playing WoW
interesting.
now, dude. Playing WoW, full screen, low quality. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
sent me a picture of his game. Let me try to pull that up real quick. Just to see how blurry his main character is.
Are you guys
Another
max
WoW
rank?
head.
I mean,
Because both of you are playing, right?
Okay, there we go. Look.
Oh my gosh, it looks like
We
1999.
gotta pull this up.
You don't need to see it. You know what's going on though, right? Like
Why is it so zoomed out? It's like a little baby character.
yeah, that's like normal. You used to have
Is
to
it?
have an add-on to like zoom it out that far, but now it's just you can zoom out that far. It's nice.
He is straight up blurry though.
Look at the angles, how it's like an inch
at-
and then
yeah.
goes up and then an inch.
I got him to name his character Gigi Rafflehacks, which I always thought was his best name. It's between that and like report abuse and
Right.
what else? He usually goes by PDs, I guess. But that's like naming yourself Jake. Like your username being Jake.
Sure.
You know, I don't know about that.
Yeah, usually people do like the year they're born. You know, they throw that in there.
Oh, no numbers and WoW characters, man.
My alt account
Yeah,
on
username.
Clash of Clans was Huge Pringus.
Dan, what are you playing?
I don't really play much.
You
I stopped playing WoW. And
He's stacking
I don't know
IRL
what else to
dubs.
do. Yeah, I just kind of read and I
No,
watched The
were
Shining
you not?
yesterday
You haven't
and-
played since the new patch came out on Tuesday.
No,
All right.
I thought about that earlier today. I was like, when does my subscription end? Like, do I need to cancel automatic subscription? Because I doubt I'll keep playing for a bit.
You watched The Shining?
Yeah, I finally watched that. Saw what it's all about. The best part of it is I've seen so many memes, I guess, or still images of the movie. I didn't actually need to watch it. You know, I saw all like the main, I guess, scenes.
Dude, I think that
So
movie's
that
a
was
lot
very
better
interesting.
if you watch that movie when you're the same age as little Danny. Okay, because then it really hits you with the trauma. Because like
Sure.
I have like the image of that woman in the tub burned in my head. You know,
Dude.
Ooh.
it's
Yeah.
fucking gross. And like the him rolling down the hallways in his little bike. Or
Was she nude?
have you seen
She
the
was
movie?
like decomposing.
It's it's like a rotting corpse.
Oh.
It was all right.
All work and no play, man. Makes Jack a dull boy.
Dude, when Dan was over, we plugged in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the remaster. We played some of that. That was sick. And then we watched like 10 movies on 4x speed, where it just speeds through the movie, and Dan narrated like, all right, they're going to the store, and now, oh man, she's getting shot, and she's going to jail. They're talking, now they're kissing, and he would just narrate the movie. We watched like 10 movies, and it was pretty good.
You guys could watch
Yeah, we got the full synopsis.
Lord of the Rings extended in an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, it was like movies in 2 minutes, or even a minute. It was legit.
All right. Our first big topic of the week. Linkin Park is back.
All right.
But are they?
Didn't we already talk about this?
I don't know. Did we? Did we talk about this last week?
I thought we mentioned the woman, but yeah.
Okay, we
I
get a
don't know.
little update on how much everybody hates it. Essentially, people are saying that she sucks.
What? Dude, I've seen clips of her singing it, and I was never a Linkin Park fan. I was
Well,
kind of
Then your
on the-
opinion on the new Linkin Park?
well, I mean, they were so popular that you can't avoid it. So I heard Linkin Park, and it's like they're objectively good, right? They're not they're objectively
I
good.
thought they were really good when I was in 5th grade.
Right.
My parents are getting
So-
divorced.
And she like does the little growl, you know, she's screaming, and
There's bits of that new song where she sounds like Chester, then you realize it's not Chester and it's a woman.
that's good though. It
doesn't
sounds like
sou-
him.
It doesn't sound right, man. It doesn't sound like him though. Like
Well, the thing is, they're not trying to replace him.
yes,
It's
they
a
are.
new,
They-
updated version.
They
It's
went and
not
found a singer that was
Chester.
as close as possible. It was between
That's-
her and like the guy from Sum 41.
They have
I'm-
auditions. The band auditioned a new singer.
No,
That's-
like a year ago, the dude from Sum 41 performed live with them.
Oh, so they're
this a random
testing the
lady?
waters.
She's from some shit band. You know,
Now she's in a really big shit band.
I assume her boss, her Scientology boss, has reached out to Mike Shinoda and told her to hire her.
Ooh, she's a Scientologist.
Yeah, pretty high level,
Not a
man.
good
Pretty high level. I don't know how many
Can
Thetans
you-
she's got or what level she is.
So Scientology is bad because
Human trafficking.
okay,
If you want, there's an HBO doc on it where like they talk about like they have this thing called Sea Org, which is essentially a cruise ship that they put just outside the boundaries of like a country, so they don't have to follow laws. So they're essentially pirates living on a cruise ship, making people work for 50 cents an hour.
Well, whatever happens on the boat stays on the boat. You know, I mean, it's like behind closed doors. You're private.
Yeah, whatever CEO of Scientology's wife disappears 12 years ago and never comes back on the boat. And that doesn't happen, right? She's still missing.
Do you think they compromise people with like secretly recorded videos of them doing?
No, this is exactly what they do. They don't believe in therapy and they don't believe in mental health. But what they do is they do this thing called going clear. They make you hold on to these two little like dick-shaped metal bars that kind of like I don't know what they're doing, but like they
shock you.
They make you like confess all your shit. So they have like several books worth of Tom Cruise confessing stuff. So instead of going to therapy, you tell your I don't remember what it's called. I don't even want to.
They're not pastors. They're not
confession.
priests.
It's not confession.
They,
I mean, it really is.
It
is confession though. They're I don't know, man. Let's.
Did you guys ever do Catholic confession?
Not a Catholic, so no.
Yeah, like I think twice, because the one time I had to, and the other time it was like you still basically had to, and after that they're like you're pretty good. But yeah, never again. And you weren't supposed to take the body of Christ because if you didn't confess, then you're not worthy.
You're talking about the cracker. Time. The cracker is the body of Christ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the Necco wafer.
It's the Eucharist.
Was there any alcohol in the wine, or was it sparkling wine?
It was real wine.
Some places just do the juice.
How do churches get around like giving kids alcohol?
It's just a sip.
It's the same way that they get around paying taxes.
Yeah. I feel like you should only be able to not pay taxes as a church if you have a congregation of under 200.
Well, I mean, you're more worried about drinking alcohol. You should be worried about people drinking blood. I mean, come on. I think that's the larger problem there. But
yeah, the weirdest thing about the Eucharist is that it doesn't have salt on it. It's like a saltless, really shitty cracker.
I always thought it was delicious. And I
you liked
the
it?
Flavor. Yeah,
it's a little sweet. It tastes like styrofoam, kind of. Dude, it melts in your mouth. Me and my brother used to always do. You don't eat it. I guess a couple things. What you do
sometimes
is you put
when
it on
hungry,
your tongue
dude.
And you let it melt. But what my brother did is he would sneak it back to the pew, and sometimes you'd catch him in the corner nibbling on it like a mouse. You can't be doing that. That's sacrilegious.
You're supposed to fast, so then you receive it better. But yeah, with Scientology, I think Robert Heinlein, the dude that wrote
it's called Auditing
Starship Stormtroopers, he was one of the people in the group to create Scientology.
Oh, well,
so
Elron.
there's like a group of authors. They were kind of like in the same time and place as Tolkien, and they had like a whole group of writers. So they were like, like the negative guys and the positive guys. I mean, they're both kind of, it's like both religions, but Scientology, like Belik's saying, is like,
yeah, Bill, this was started moralist. It was started by a science fiction writer named L. Ron Hubbard, who said, if you want to control people, start a religion. And then he did. Okay.
Yeah.
He wrote a book called Dianetics, which is their Bible, which talks about if you like level up high enough, you get to like go on a spaceship or some shit.
So Tom Cruise is obviously a high level. What kind of power does he get?
Too.
And Will Smith.
Yes, Will Smith donated millions to some Scientology school.
So is it like they get these like Scientology lawyers, or like what kind of powers and protections do you get by being high in the Scientology world?
They don't kill you.
For example, that Linkin Park's new singer, the Danny Masterson, hide from that 70s show who she defended after he raped 2 women. The Scientologists will protect you from that shit for 15 plus years. And he eventually was finally taken down because this happened in like 2002 to 4.
So a question about Danny Masterson. There's the statute of limitations, which I think is how long? 7?
Are there statutes of limitations on rape, man?
Oh, is that the thing that some crimes you can age out of, other crimes you can't?
Yeah, tax evasion and rape, a little different.
Murder?
That's probably up there with rape, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's like Holocaust survivors. They're like or like, the Hitler people, they're like, you know what? He's too old to get punished, really. Just let him go.
Right, a 90-year-old Nazi that has been proven to have killed people, multiple
That happened a
people.
couple years ago, right? Yeah.
And what did they do with him? Did they throw him in the slammer, or did they give him a pass for being old?
I don't remember. No
Dude,
idea.
you're our live Googler,
Live
and you're paying attention to the other producer activities.
Okay. The old did the old Nazi get locked up? Right there,
Good
first
Google.
result. Okay.
Dang, accessory to murder. 98-year-old former Nazi camp guard, accessory to murder.
98, yeah.
Murder of 3,300 people. You're talking about John Wayne Gacy and these other guys that are eating people. They ate like 6, 7. Who cares? This guy 3,300. I mean, they're not even in the same ballpark.
John Wayne Gacy eat people?
That other dude.
I think Ted Bundy. Ted the one they had Zac Efron play.
Yeah. Like he made tit lamps. Cut the tit off and then
Did he wear
I
any
don't know
skin?
about that.
he did make skin lamps.
You've looked into this, huh? All right.
It's
Yeah,
leather
they're-
working.
Yeah, for sure, skin lamps.
All right, now here's a real story, okay? Unrelated to skin lamps and eating people. Warped Tour's back. Did you guys ever get to go to Warped Tour?
Nope.
No, I never really listened to any of that kind of genre of music until more recently.
Yeah, you only listen to Suicide Boys and fucking, what's his name? Brand the Don.
Lil Jon.
Well, I think at that time when I was younger, it was mostly like heavy metal and techno.
Speaking of heavy metal, did you say that
That's where I was at.
Metallica is the most corporate band there is?
Meaning what?
Like,
I feel like Imagine Dragons.
oh, no, that's like a new version of that, though. You know?
Why you say it's corporate though?
It's like they're like really in it for the money.
Oh, like
Only band that sues their fans.
Whoa. What are you talking about?
I don't see them being corporate. They're like a powerful entity in themselves. I feel like to be corporate, you like are you're in AT&T's pocket. You're doing shows for Verizon and McDonald's. That's I feel like more corporate than if you're just a band that likes to play to 1 million people in Moscow.
No, I'm saying like I don't know. Metallica is the reason Napster got shut down, Dan.
Oh, okay. They didn't like that, so yeah, they took control. Took back what's rightfully theirs. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And we want to be on the right side of history. And in that case, Metallica is wrong because they should have rolled with the punches and got their shit on Spotify because that's where we're at now. And I'm sure they're on Spotify. But Neil Diamond or whoever the shit was, who was it that it was like, Joe Rogan's on Spotify? I'm not on Spotify anymore.
I think it's either Neil Diamond or Neil Young.
Neil Young.
To me, they're the same person, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm taking my music off Spotify because they have Joe Rogan. It's like, dude,
Hey.
you're a dumbass.
I stopped using Spotify when they signed Joe Rogan, but Spotify to me sucks anyway.
That was a revenue stream.
Okay.
He probably doesn't need.
He doesn't need the money. I stopped using Spotify when they stopped letting you use your local files on your playlists.
Oh.
I used to like have all my songs downloaded so they'd be higher quality. I didn't care if they were streaming or not. I just wanted them all in one place. I used to use the fucking Zune player. You guys ever use Zune?
That was the shit.
Zune
yeah,
player
I
was
had
sick,
HD.
man.
Dude, they played videos, and I remember my boy had 30-second free saucy clips on it that you'd try and take a sneak peek. He'd bring his Zune to school. It's like, dude, let me take a peek at that saucy
What are you
Zune
talking about?
30-second clip, J-Law. Float him down the boat. He doesn't listen to the pod yet.
Oh man, he's still living in a commune or whatever.
He lived in it was a rock
Oh, wow.
climbing house. Their living room was
Rock climbing house.
It was like a rock climbing living room, and it was mattresses. And Dan, you were there, right?
Yeah, so the living room itself didn't have the ceiling. So they removed the ceiling. So the second story, that was like the full rock climbing. It was a 2-floor rock climbing wall they made. And they put down all the mattresses they could find. on the bottom, so if you fell, you're safe. But I thought that was pretty dang sweet. You know, you could actually climb up really high and risk injury because we weren't good at rock climbing. We were just hanging out there and drinking some, gray water or
Yeah, tell them about
getting
the
close
bathroom.
enough.
What is gray water?
Yeah. Gray water is very sustainable. If you care about the environment, you should really look into it, just like composting.
That
But
doesn't. Yeah, what?
the gray water is when you reuse the water, like for washing dishes.
Oh, dude, I saw
You
an
filter it
episode.
through, put
of-
it in your toilet. So then you can flush the toilet with the gray water, and it might stink a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. But I mean, it's the thought that counts, save the water. Even though we're in the Great Lakes, you really need to be eco-friendly here and, reduce your imprint.
There was an
Right.
episode of that show where they swapped the moms. I think it's like trading spouses or whatever. But like one of them, she would reuse her spaghetti water over and over again. And that's when you said gray water, I thought of that because it was gray.
Yeah, same principle, I guess.
So what happens is you're in your bathroom and you're brushing your teeth and you turn the sink on, but the sink doesn't go down the drain; it goes to a bucket. So your sink goes to the bucket, and then you use that to flush the toilet.
This is how you get polio.
You get in the shower with a bucket so that it fills the bucket. And
This is all to save $6.
Well, they pee and pee and pee and pee on it until there's enough water from the sink from brushing your teeth to flush it. I think you could flush shit, but I'm not sure. They might be
They try to
double
pee it
shitting.
down. They try to piss that shit
Right.
down, probably. And then they got the stagnant buckets of water there, just, because they can't use it all. They got to save as much as they can, be resourceful. So they just got buckets of stale, stagnant water with particles of food, even, flesh maybe, the dead skin. It was great.
Healthy. Dude.
It was an eye-opening experience.
Was it
yeah.
all
It was
people like in their 20s and 30s there?
It was a co-op
Yeah.
at Northern
It's
Michigan
college.
University, so the Upper Peninsula.
That's Marquette.
Yep. So you think about hippies and like, those granola type people in Boulder and stuff. Dude, you guys are bougie. You
Yeah.
guys are like Whole Foods like idiots, dude. These people don't even flush ever. And they don't have drains off their sink. You guys aren't actually real hippies. You guys are like, you got North Face. You guys are losers.
You're saying to be a real
These
hippie, you
hippies-
have to be poor?
In the
You
Upper
never
Peninsula.
flush.
Were the original hippies poor though? Because I feel like they probably I don't know, they had enough
They were
money.
poor.
They had,
Definitely
If
poor.
you were poor, would you have enough money to drive across the country in a van and like spend time in New York at Woodstock if you were poor? Like,
That's a good
Don't
question.
you think gas cost quite a bit back then?
I don't think so. Wasn't it cheap?
How cheap was it? Like relative,
I
like
thought it would be a lot cheaper than what we experience nowadays, and
You like have to have a job. To
you
have a
could
car.
you could get by a lot better, with the cost of everything. So
You make
just
bracelets.
saved up. You work for 3 months.
who's buying the bracelets?
Chill.
Huh?
The people at the show. It's like the Grateful Dead, where you do a craft and then you set up
Bartering
before the
system.
show, and then people come and fund, the lifestyle. You could give
do
readings, tarot cards.
services. Yeah, that's
Services.
a service. There's
You guys-
many
you guys ever
kinds of
pay for a
services.
reading?
I
No, I,
went to a
had one
psychic.
done though.
I paid for one at a rent fair once, and it was not worth it.
Dude, I went to a psychic town in Pennsylvania one time. You can
Whole
look
town.
it up. You should look it up. Psychic Pennsylvania town, and it was actually really weird. I had a spiritual, supernatural experience. Let's see if we can find this town
Whoa.
first.
Lily-
Lilydale, that is it. Yeah, New York. Yep,
You just said it was in
Lilydale.
Pennsylvania.
I thought it
Close
was.
enough.
It was a long time ago.
All right,
But it's a gated
hamlet.
community.
No, it's actually a hamlet. Okay.
What's a hamlet?
It's an administrative division of. Wait, no, it's not defined under New York law. A community within a town that is not incorporated as a village, but is identified by a name. So that's like a neighborhood, right?
It's gated, and it's all spiritual people or something. But there's this area where there's a stump, and there's a bunch of people out there, and there's like a person up there doing like she can channel the spirits.
Do
And
automatic
so I'm in
writing.
an audience. What?
Did she do automatic writing?
She was just talking. But I'm in an audience of probably 100 people, and my whole family was there. My mom, my and my siblings, and I'm sitting there with my brother, not with the rest of my family, and I'm just kind of like sitting there, and I'm looking over at the trees, not paying attention, and then it's like I saw my dead grandpa and uncle, like their faces in the tree. I wasn't ever close to them, but it was like they were there, and then the lady points to me and says, "Can I call on you?" And I was like, "Okay." And she's
What'd you
like,
learn?
your, grandfather's here. And really what she said was, he you feel like you have two paths, and you feel like you can only choose one of the two paths, but you can have both.
I think you could say that to anybody, it would work, but all right.
I know, but what makes it real is that I saw them in the tree before. Like I was having a transcendent experience, and she must have sensed that it was there. It was actually like a thing.
It's real, dude.
Yeah,
I used to
before she
watch,
called on me, I was seeing him in the tree, dude. How do you explain this?
hallucination. I don't.
I was hallucinating.
Why
I was
not?
sober.
Oh man. Okay.
I think part of it is like, or people could argue anyways, that like hypnosis, they use the clock because it induces kind of like a lethargic state. And when people are tired or sitting, down like at church or something like that, they're more receptive to kind of like having those kinds of thoughts or, experiences because they're not like fully in the moment and engaged. So part of it could be like daydreaming, but the fact that she really pointed onto that, it's like, is it the coincidence of that? Did it really happen? And for you, it did.
And
I mean,
what also is weird is that I was sitting with my brother away from my mom and my sisters. They were sitting in another area, and she also, and it probably called on like 5 people out of maybe 75 to 100. Also called on my sister for my dad's mom who is dead.
But was she
And it's
sitting
like,
right next to you?
no, she was away. She was in a different area. Called on. It was like, it was weird. It was weird.
yeah.
But
I'm not like
don't
a
they
weird
kind of know
believer.
though that like people only go there because one of their relatives like recently passed? Like it's kind of like a given.
When was this? I was 18, I think, and I think my grandpa passed like when I was probably like 8, 7. My
Damn.
grandma passed when I was like 15.
Same. Well, shit.
Yeah, I got one grandma left, and she lost 20 pounds. She was already small, doesn't have an appetite, so she's 83, not eating.
Oh god.
That's my last grandparent.
I only got half a grandparent left, a step grandma.
Ooh.
So none.
Is it actually a real grandparent if they're the one that ties you to them through marriage is not around anymore?
She's been in my life my entire life.
Do you call her grandma?
I call her Grandma Yo.
Grandma Yo, do you love her?
Sure. I mean, I don't like. I hang out with my
Yes or
grandma.
no
Like,
question.
it's like you see this lady like once a year max. She doesn't
Oh.
really speak English.
Is she Hmong?
Love all my. No, I think she's I think they met her in the refugee camp in Thailand.
Whoa.
I'm not sure. She's not. I don't think she is Hmong. I think she's like Thai or Laotian. Or I'm pretty sure she's Thai. But I have to fact check that with my sister or something.
Why was she a refugee?
The Vietnam War.
Oh, she's not Vietnamese.
My parents, my mom's not Vietnamese, and she's a refugee in the Vietnam War.
Was she in Vietnam?
No, she was in Laos.
Were the Americans?
Bill, do you
killing-
know fucking history, man?
So they went to Vietnam, and there were pits with sticks with shit on them. So if you fell in the pit and you got stabbed by the stick with shit, you know what happens after that.
Yeah.
And lots of cigarette smoking, and like Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones.
Did we talk about this on the pod already? The American CIA trained Hmong guerrilla soldiers to fight against the North Vietnamese.
Who?
Grandpa
Grandpa
Kacha.
Kacha. He was a CIA informant.
No, he was a soldier under General Vang Pao's army.
Holy crap!
I believe
On the American side.
Well, I mean, yes, There's like a push to like get them veteran status in the U.S. There's like a Bill Clinton video from the '90s acknowledging them.
Grandpa gotcha.
Well, just Hmong veterans in general.
Oh wow.
We talked. He got shot through the chest, out the back, crawled. We talked about this in one of the first episodes.
You did mention it, but I'm sure there's a lot more to the story that you can't just like. That's basically what you said before. Is like he got shot through the chest and through the back.
Not through the front.
There's
came
more
out
to the
back.
story.
He stuffed it with grass, survived for like 3 days or some shit. And,
and he lived to like 90.
89.
Holy shit.
What a baller.
Yeah.
It's a real man.
Hell yeah, dude. Always
So
walk around all slow and just crotchety all the time. Big fan.
right. This I don't want this to be a rude question, but I know that when the pictures in the later years, he was in a wheelchair. Was he always in a wheelchair, or just because he was old?
Oh, he was old. He had like a super bad kidney failure.
But you got 2 kidneys, right?
So you don't usually just have failure in one kidney.
Oh, really? Both your kidneys go at the same time?
I assume so.
So that's renal disease. Is that like hormones, or what is renal disease?
Renal just means kidney.
Oh. Did the kidneys excrete like chemicals into your body?
Do you know what kidneys do?
Something about piss or something,
Yeah,
right?
they like flush your.
Yep.
They filter your
the
piss.
blood for PS.
Oh, filter your blood?
For the PS.
So like if you
then they mix
if
piss.
you punch someone in the kidney, they might pee blood.
Oh, okay.
If you kidney shot them, as they say. All right. Okay, let's tell us about this JP Morgan thing here.
Oh, just surfing for good topics for the pod. And JP Morgan just capped junior bankers' hours at 80 per week. So if you think a 40-hour per week is bad,
Yeah, like what were they?
can't
What were they
work more
before?
than 80 anymore at JP Morgan.
But what were they before?
Probably wasn't a cap. And so these 22-year-old right out of college were just grinding.
Yep,
90
sleeping
hours a
there.
week.
But I mean, what's really the work that they're doing? Can you just be present and getting paid hourly or whatever, for your hours? Like,
They're probably investment bankers that are trading shit.
yeah. So I mean, how hard? It's like how invested and attentive do you need to be to do that? It's like sure, there's a frequency that you need to look at something, but you're probably like not doing something every minute. So
Yeah, how much are they really working?
right. And nowadays, I mean, imagine all the AI that's taking on opportunities for trading. That's cool.
I mean,
That's
like how
probably
much do
something.
you want people to work though? If people like don't work nonstop the entire shift, are they not working? Because like Bill, you work from home, dude.
Yeah. See, and my work pace is I'm either 100% in or 0% in. So I will be frantic. Like my mornings, I'm pretty productive. I'll have 4 hours where I'm like frantic, and then my afternoon I might lay on the couch and I'll go look and see if there's a bing 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 on my computer, and then go lay. But it's all about how much you're getting done, because like if you work at McDonald's, it's how many burgers you can put through.
Yeah.
If no one's calling on me and I'm getting my work done, I don't need to work 40 hours. It's not like a widget. I don't make widgets. I need 10 widgets
Well, but
per
if
hour.
these bankers are hitting their quotas, do they need to work 80 hours?
No.
Right. So why are they?
Money, greed.
And promotion incentives. Yeah, they probably have a lot more incentives than any other kind of salary or hourly wage worker.
How many hours are there in a week? Huh? 140 plus 28, 168.
I never thought
Is
about
that-
that before, man.
That is definitely wrong.
No, 240 plus 28. 20,
It's
I can't
24
ma-
times 7.
That yes, yeah. I was trying to
168.
Okay, what did I say?
I don't know. You were probably right.
168.
Yeah, didn't I say 168?
Yeah.
I thought it was way off.
That's okay. Well, now I have lost my confidence in math, Bill. Thanks.
Dude,
So I'm going to do minus 80. So they're working 80, and then they have 88 hours left.
Now count the
So-
commutes.
they sleep
Could have
there.
a commute.
It's
So
New York.
let's-
They have to sleep there.
So that's 12.5 hours per day to themselves.
Dude, that's the thing
I
in
mean-
China again, where they got dorms like at the business. Okay, so you just live and work and and that's it.
Yeah, that's not
Sounds like
it.
the life to me.
Hey, you buying those iPhone 16s?
I already pre-ordered.
Yeah, right.
Love me some iPhones.
You're not an
I think
iPhone boy.
we need to stop making iPhones in China and start making them in Africa. You ever see these kids? They don't even eat.
I don't know if you know this or not, but China's kind of taking over Africa right now with investment.
Right.
Yeah, they've been doing that for years. They built so much shit in Africa. It's
I
crazy.
think we should make cell phones in Ohio or something, or
What
Arizona.
about Mexico?
Why not in the
Springfield.
U.S., Bill? What?
Because labor's
Jobs.
cheaper in Mexico, so you still get.
So you're anti-American jobs.
Well, no, it makes more sense from a like a
From the CEO standpoint of
not like a
paying
distribution because you have to go across the whole Pacific Ocean to bring your iPhones over.
people. Right now, they're
How
all
about
in
just the
China.
Mexican border, and then it brings North America up? You know, we just gotta kill the cartels first.
That's what the car manufacturers are doing. Everyone's bitching about that. All the manufacturers are sending work over and making plants in Mexico.
The
And everyone's like, it's going to be American made, damn it. And they have all these QC problems when it's all American made and all that shit with like Stellantis. So it's fucked up.
just a couple of weeks ago, the U.S. government, aka the Biden DOJ, took a cartel guy right off his plane when he landed in the U.S.
What did they
Poor
do with
boy.
them?
So you didn't even hear about this. So you're like exactly
No.
what you're saying you want to happen did happen very recently.
They're killing the cartels.
They're arresting the cartel guys as soon as they touch the U.S. Cartel.
Dude,
US
you're the
plane,
news,
DOJ.
man. We don't. I don't watch the news. So you're the news.
Right here, dude. U.S. Assistant Sentinel's cartel global operation charges against it. They are trying to take it down.
I mean,
Capitos.
they've been working on it for decades, but I think that's the biggest inhibitor to Mexico being a really strong
Check out this one, dude.
contributor to the North American economy.
Powerful Mexican cartel leader was lured onto airplane before U.S. arrest. Okay, so they literally are arresting the leaders of these cartels.
That's just creating more beef. They're rising tensions.
That was the fix that Bill just suggested. Now you're saying it is a problem that's causing more beef.
I think it's cool.
Well, one guy, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference because
Oh.
you just promote more. It's you. I mean, there's so much.
People want
corruption.
closed borders. We need open borders so we can get the cartel. I mean, it just,
Okay,
Come
well, arrested alongside his son El Chapo. Look at that. Good.
Oh, his son. Oh, he's the son of El Chapo. Oh, arrested alongside the son of El Chapo.
Yes. I mean, they are working on it, but it's China making all the fentanyl. China makes the fentanyl. The Mexican cartels turn it into whatever the fuck.
Right.
And then they bring it over.
I'm not worried about fentanyl, man. I mean, shit.
It's easy.
People
if
that
you
want to do
don't-
that, I mean,
yeah, it's
just
easy.
die, Like, honestly, if you're doing that shit and you want to get involved in that and risk it, like,
Just die.
it's probably what you deserve, dude.
Wow.
It's probably what you deserve.
God damn, dude. Now there's like a
Keep taking stuff from, unreliable sources and see what happens to you. It's like shady deals happen. People get fucked up. Just even trying to make the deal. And then if they make
Avicii.
the deal, they can get fucked up.
dude, Avicii, Lil Peep.
Ray homie.
Mm,
That other guy,
Rich
Juice WRLD.
Homie.
Ray homie, man.
Did Rich Homie Quan OD on fentanyl lace Xannies?
It
It's
has
just-
to be.
Drugs,
You
man.
can't just assume.
I'll look it up.
How did Rich?
He was on
Homie-
the H. He was on heroin. He was on the pink heroin.
Okay, they released a report.
Lamar's
By the
brother
way,
said he found the rapper asleep on the floor near the kitchen counter.
yeah, but why?
It was very unusual because he had food in his mouth. I mean, that sounds like opiates.
It says the father of
Just slow down.
It says right here, while multiple reports suggested
He's
he died
eating.
from drug overdose, the medical examiner are awaiting test results before releasing the cause of death. The autopsy took place last Friday. This is an update from yesterday.
I mean, it sounds like an OD on opiates.
Yesterday was 9/11, never forget.
Do we want to talk about 9/11?
Nope. 23 years ago, man.
I thought we were
Well,
supposed to forget.
when I
I
experienced
forgot.
it, I was in elementary school, I think 5th grade, and I was chilling. And then the TV,
You
needed to watch
you
it.
couldn't have been in 5th grade. You're younger than me.
we had to.
Uh,
Dude, I don't know. I was in elementary school. I
Yeah.
can't remember how old I am in any school.
Well, I remember I was in 6th grade.
I was in
so-
5th grade. Dan was in
yeah.
4th grade.
I was in 4th grade, and
They wheeled the TV in.
We had a
Kids
TV
don't
in
know
the
about
top
this
corner,
today.
dude. We had a top corner TV.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
made me think about my
I'm
4th
still in
grade
Lansing,
teacher,
though.
that bitch.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what was her name?
I don't remember.
Humphrey, dude. It's
Was she
Humphrey.
thick?
Yeah.
I don't remember
In a
my
bad way?
my teacher's name, but
She was a problem.
I remember her flappy underarms.
Those are the best.
They'll get you.
What you
going.
gotta do is when the arms like hanging and flapping, you take your mouth and then you like go back and forth
Harmonica.
like you suck on it like.
Just stand under her as she's instructed in class. All right. All right. Okay. The
I
Penguin.
thought we were gonna get off of school, dude. We didn't get out of school,
Yeah, they made it seem like kids went home and stuff. No, they just
It's
made
the
us
biggest
watch it
deal.
happen.
and then it's like, well, then really, what? It's over there, so we're just chilling. Go back to school. It's like, so is it something scary, but it doesn't matter. All right.
It didn't make any sense
dude,
when you're
it's-
that little.
It feels weird though,
Yeah.
because like anybody that's under 23 has no memory. Or anybody that's under 25 really has no memory or experience of it. So like it's not a big deal to them. But it's got to be the same way people felt about Pearl Harbor.
I mean, the world really fundamentally changed after 9/11.
I believe 9/11 was done by Joe Biden. He said that on Monday. He said
Joe
quote,
Biden did 9/11.
Yeah. Joe Biden said, "quote Tomorrow I'm doing 9/11." No. He was talking about going to like the remembrance ceremony, but he
Right.
said, "Tomorrow I'm
He's
doing 9/11."
speaking. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man,
dude, there was a clip of Biden putting a MAGA hat on.
yeah, he was just
he was
fucking around.
He was chatting with people.
I watched
and,
the whole clip.
That's pretty
He
good.
was kind of trolling the guy, like,
Yeah,
but the guy was kind of trolling him too.
yeah.
he took
It was a geezer party.
He asked him if he wanted an autograph on his Trump hat. Then he put it on.
That was sweet though that he did that.
Yeah, man. All right,
That was, dude. That brought up Joe Biden's aura by plus 10K.
plus 10K aura, dude. So now he's like negative 50K right now.
Right, he's still negative.
He's still negative, dude. Speaking of Donnie, though, dude, Donnie said no more debates. He got blown. He got blown out so bad. He says no more. Oh man.
Yeah, he
rigged
was-
against him, dude. He knows.
So
Dude.
he said it was his best debate, but he also says it was rigged against him. So did he do well or did he not do well to where he has to have excuses?
Well, his responses could have been less direct, and he
They're
should have
eating
directed
dogs!
the conversations more.
I saw it on
seemed,
TV.
seemed like he was more reactive than he, usually would be in different discussions where he'd like lead the topics and change the topics. Like he couldn't really do that there, and
He didn't lead any topics. He actually every single one was like a bait response.
that's what I'm saying is like he couldn't do that, so he just was reacting to whatever they were saying, and that's not good for him. So
Well, they're eating the cats, man.
Dude, honestly, I can see
eating pussy,
the
man.
Haitians eating pets. I can see.
Well,
it.
let's Bill, you racist.
Dude, they were talking about the
They're
Haitian,
hungry. They're not-
the
I'm not
Haitian
racist, they're
cannibal
hungry.
guy, right?
Hey,
they were talking about
to be-
barbecue, man.
To be completely
Remember that
honest,
shit?
growing up, dude, my dad would shoot squirrels, and my grandma would fucking burn all their hair off, and they ate the squirrels. But they ate squirrels in Laos. People eat like forest squirrels and shit, or like giant. They look like giant rats. But
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's
that's
not
why,
like a domesticated animal that people hold dear to their hearts. It's just a rodent that's a pest.
well, it didn't happen. Even if you saw it on TV, that doesn't mean it happened in Springfield,
Dude.
Ohio. I believe the one that people did see was in Canton, Ohio.
Well, let's pose this question. Let's say you're on the verge of starvation and there is a cute puppy. Do you die or do you eat the puppy?
I saw a picture of a guy carrying Canadian geese around. Like that to me, I'd be
Okay.
fine if people just ate all the geese.
Yeah. Let's give the
protected.
Haitians
You guys are very not in
exact-
tune with nature.
Dude,
executive order to allow the Haitians in Springfield to kill all of the Canadian geese and eat them. Imagine if
Please.
you replaced all of the geese with wood ducks. Who would be upset with that?
How's a wood duck?
A cute little duck that's not shitting and hissing at you
Dude, those ducks do shit though.
in the water.
In the water, yeah.
Oh no, the ducks that I fish around, they shit on the grass, man.
But not like a goose, dude. A
No,
goose
it's not as
shit?
bad. It's not as bad. But yeah, it's
Dude,
still pretty bad.
literally for a decade, I have been waiting for the day that a goose seriously tries me. Because I already have my method, dude. Their head, it's like the perfect like handle. You just come in, or I'll grab two by the necks and just squeeze and shake and they're going, ah, ah, ah. Or, dude, this is the actual thing. You take him by the head, because it's like a handle, and then you have him like a nunchuck, and you swing. You just
Like Hulk and Loki. Hulk Loki gif. Hulk Loki gif.
right. Yep.
Oop, it's gone. But yes, this scene from boom. Look at that. Just pretend Loki is a goose.
And I'm
Jesus.
not gonna be like trying to be a weirdo and attacking the geese. I will wait until it aggresses me beyond
They
what
do,
is
man.
necessary.
They hiss if you get anywhere near him.
He can hiss, but you seriously try me? Dude, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you.
It's
Alright.
premeditated murder.
Yeah.
It is, but he's a
A
goose.
protected goose, dude.
Who,
You
who
can't just
posted
kill 'em.
who posted this?
They value the
Me.
goose lives more than human lives.
I'm absolutely gonna watch
Protect
this Colin Farrell show. You guys
The
watching it?
penguin?
Yeah. Speaking of birds,
Oh,
Penguins?
I'm guessing you guys didn't watch the 2022 Batman.
true. No.
This
I watched the Joker.
that's
and-
2019.
What's the Patty Man?
Yes,
I watched
our
the Patty
Pats.
Man
Yeah,
show.
I thought it was great. The Our Pat Batman.
Yeah, that one was good.
It's like an
yeah.
actual detective, and he's emo
He
as
didn't
fuck.
eat any. He didn't eat the cat though. He probably could have, got a little scene of.
But like throughout
Cat
the movie, he's
sensuality.
trying to solve a riddle that's like it's a bird that can't fly, or what was it? A rat with wings. A rat with wings.
Yeah.
What would you think a rat with wings is? You'd think a bat, right? But the whole time he's like,
Sure.
it must be a penguin.
Seagull.
Colin Farrell, is the penguin. He's almost unrecognizable in this.
He looks like Joaquin Phoenix. That's why I posted it.
Oh, yeah.
Who the hell's Colin Farrell?
Is it
The dude from Who's Line?
Are you just saying that because he's got a hair
That's
lip?
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth is the King's
Firth.
Speech guy.
Oh damn. Who Colin who's the guy from Whose Line?
Colin
who?
Mockery.
Yeah,
Wow.
mockery.
They're
I've met
they're
that
coming
dude
to
once.
DeVos
DeVos Place pretty soon if you guys want to see them. But I don't think
Whose Line?
yeah,
The penguin?
like the current Who's Line. I think Colin Mockery's still part of it, but I don't think the
Oh.
other
Wayne
guys.
Brady?
No, I don't think Wayne Brady's part of it either, dude.
I wouldn't go.
Damn.
You guys want to see
It's
Theo
all
Vaughn and Van
women
Andel?
now.
No, that's a horrible venue to see a comedian.
What? Why? Why?
You want
Too
like
big?
a more intimate room.
I saw Tim Dillon at 20 Monroe, and I thought that was a good size.
Right.
It's like a 2,000. Like Van Andel's like a 12,000.
I'd see that
Right.
intersex. I'd go to the intersex.
For
People don't do comedy at the intersection. There's no
I'm
seats.
just saying. I would see him at L Club.
L Club in
That'd be
Detroit,
nice.
dude. That's pretty small.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Cheap.
good spot.
Van Andel, dude. How much you gonna pay for that shit? $250? Come on.
Probably. I should
You
probably
sit behind a pillar. You can't even see him.
I'm seeing wrestling there in November.
Sweet.
At,
Ooh, nice. What is
Van
it?
Andel.
SmackDown?
Raw.
What's the difference?
Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown.
It's the same thing.
It's like a red versus blue brand. They have like a different set of people that are on both shows, but they have a few crossover wrestlers as well.
I think I asked this question before, but what percentage of women in the WWE have breast implants?
It's a requirement. What do you mean?
They all do, right?
Honestly,
costume.
like I
Permanent
think that it used to be a lot more, but
Oh.
a lot of the newer ones, like they still have them, but like it's not as many probably. Like
Mm.
Because fake boobs are kind of like
It's like-
drag almost.
yeah, they gotta
nowadays.
actually be able to
Mm.
wrestle now,
You can't be popping a titty when you're on the floor. You know?
dude. It's crazy how much they're fixing their bras throughout the match. It's like their boobs almost
Mm.
always it's almost always about to fall out when they get flipped and stuff. and they always got to like lift it back up.
I see where you're going now.
Dude, tits are weird.
Potential exposure, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Could you imagine having 2 10-pound bags on your chest, dude? Those things will feed a town. You got a town of hungry people, you don't need a cat or a dog. Can you so let's say you're not pregnant. Can you make milk happen? No.
Yeah,
There's no way
You're not
to
gonna be
time
lactating
out.
with
This is if you watch The Boys, the main guy Homelander is he's into
Boys.
drinking lady milk. Okay, and
That's good for you.
Firecracker takes some hormones to make herself lactate so she could give him that lady milk. It's in the show. And now at conventions, retarded fans are asking her the same thing.
Is there human growth hormone in breast milk? Like bodybuilders, you could convert it into whey protein, but human milk, HGH, breast milk, whey protein,
Dude, what even is creatine?
white powder. I have no idea. It's supposed to be a thing though.
Dude,
I took it the other
flour
day.
is white powder. Okay, what? It's just
Creatine apparently is good for a ton of stuff, like
ruining
sleep,
your kidneys.
That doesn't
brain
ruin
function, muscle growth.
You feel like the creatine's better than the mushroom supplements you were taking?
Yeah, probably.
Probably more natural, yeah.
Speaking of supplements,
You get creatine from meats and shit. It's like
True.
more potential for ATP synthesis of your mitochondria and shit.
ATP, dude. Don't remind me of chemistry class.
Energy.
ATP, that's
Get your
energy
energies
production.
up.
Yeah.
What is the mitochondria?
the powerhouse of the cell?
Let's go.
That's a fucking meme, dude. Oh man.
No, it's science.
Yes, it's science, but that's like people only know at a basic level what the mitochondria is. Like, they couldn't go beyond powerhouse of the cell if
It's
asked.
because it really doesn't matter, man. This shit's microscopic. You can't see that shit. Doesn't really exist,
All right,
dude.
dude. Cells
It's all
don't
fake
matter. Cells
anyways.
don't matter, dude.
It's a different dimension.
Probably not, dude.
Anti-science.
It's
Hey,
too abstract.
I saw the new Beetlejuice on Saturday.
That's
why we didn't hang out. That's why we didn't hang out. I was seeing Beetlejuice that night.
Wow, it seems
God
like the
damn it.
story's changing all the
Convenient
time.
excuse.
We
Very
had
weird.
steak, then Beetlejuice. But
Did you get ribeyes?
I got
It's more of a fillet guy. Mignon.
New York strip. No, I think it was New York.
Skirt steaks.
Oh, strips? Come on.
No. It wasn't. It might be a ribeye. I don't remember.
You gotta get the ribeye.
I prefer $8 steaks. She prefers $12 to $17 steaks, and I think that's way too much for a steak. Because I'd be okay with a $4 steak. Okay.
Are you getting like
$4
stew meat steaks? Like, what do you get?
An Asmongold $2 steak, dude. Or like they sell steaks at Dollar Tree.
Right, for $1. Chicken steaks,
$1.25. $1.25 tree now.
Dude, my buddy actually told me last night that he shot a goose. And he's going to make it. It's in his freezer. He's making jerky out of it. I did try goose jerky a while ago. I think I talked about that on the pod, but.
Did we talk about Ian killing burying a raccoon?
Bearing.
We
What?
did not.
He had to bury a raccoon.
Oh, berry. Oh,
Why would you bury a raccoon?
yeah. Why wouldn't you eat it?
He didn't. He just said he had to bury a raccoon. He didn't tell me why, and just sent me a picture of the raccoon that was like, wrapped in a blanket in its ground.
Okay, in no circumstance. Okay,
Compost.
let's say the raccoon gets into my house and dies on my kitchen floor. I'm not putting it into a proper burial. I'm putting it in the back of my truck. I'm taking it out to state land and I'm booting the thing.
You're bringing it
Okay,
to Central
rock.
Park, and you're leaving it in the park and blaming a biker for it.
Yeah, we're not taking care of this thing, like my precious puppy.
Yeah, but it makes your soil maybe a little bit better. If you
Okay.
want, you know?
All right, think of the
Compost,
fertilization,
right?
dude. Think of the
Yeah.
fertilizer. God.
Yeah.
Oh man, but Beetlejuice. It made more money in the first weekend than the first one made in its entire run, and I gotta say, the movie fucking sucked.
Oh, rough.
Did you think it was going to be good?
I was hoping for like a 6 out of 10, because Michael Keaton is just fine. He's still got it. He's old, but he's still got it.
Yeah.
How old is he?
I think
60,
he's in his
64.
60s.
64.
Michael Keaton. is Republican part. No, wrong person. Okay.
64? 64?
Actor. He is 73.
Fuck!
God damn. But it's like essentially like you know how like when they you guys see Star Wars 7?
Dude.
Don't
There's
call
something
it
wrong with
that,
his
dude.
face.
There's a real name to that one. I don't know what the seventh one is.
Force Awakens. It was the first one with Rey. But like it was like a remake basically of the original New Hope.
Yeah.
This Goosebumps movie is almost exactly the same as the first one.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Fucking Beetlejuice Goosebumps, dude. Goosebumps. God damn it. Dude, bring back Goosebumps. No, they did with Jack Black, didn't I? didn't see that shit. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
I refuse to watch anything Jack Black has made since the movie with Michael Cera called Year One.
Why?
He sucks, dude.
Oh.
He always sucked, dude.
I guess
I love
no,
Jack Black.
Schoolhouse
dude,
Rock,
you know,
though?
you go watch the
All right.
Borderlands
That
movie
was-
and tell me you still like Jack Black, or like go watch the new Minecraft movie coming out and tell me you still like
What
Jack
I like
Black.
is
Kung Fu
Shallow Hal.
Panda?
Why do they keep putting Jack Black in every single video game movie?
Because he's a gamer. He had gaming streams. He's very cultured, and the youth
He's
love him.
animated.
I think he's like he used to be like pretty respectable, but I feel like he's kind of a sellout now. Like,
He is.
He turned on
Yeah, Schoolhouse
he
Rock
turned on
is
the
probably
Tenacious D
cool.
guy.
Did he? I thought that they're cool now. They're
I-
going back on tour or something?
Where'd you see that?
I thought they were cool.
No, he like abandoned him after that Australian thing where Kyle Gass made a joke about Trump getting shot.
I thought, oh. I thought that they made up.
No, yeah, he said like he hoped they hadn't missed.
Right. That was
So in order to continue
Joke.
playing Bowser and Claptrap and the Minecraft Bill or whatever the fuck, Jack Black
Steve.
abandoned his like 40-year friendship to continue being a voice actor for video games.
Well, they're frenemies now. You know, the arcs changed. Story continues, however. They'll have a reunion and they'll make more music and everyone will love it. Tenacious D will be back.
Yeah.
People have turned on Jack Black. All right, Chili's versus Applebee's. Who cares?
Dude, come on, man.
Like, to me, they're the same thing.
Okay.
Are they though? What are the differences? Because to
Yeah.
me,
You tell me the
I was-
differences.
I was
Yep.
the Applebee's guy. There was no Chili's around,
There's been
So
Chili's
I went
around.
to
I only go to
Applebee's.
Applebee's still.
and you get some wings.
Do they
That's
have
nice.
half off apps after 9?
They have
At
half
Chili's?
off apps. I don't. Yeah, at Chili's, I don't know.
They got $1
I've
margaritas.
probably been to Chili's like once. It's a different vibe.
So
it's a
you've only
different
been to
vibe in there.
Chili's once?
Yeah,
Yeah, chili sucks. I think I've been there once too.
it's like less going on, but if that's all you got,
Do they have all the
Hey.
local high school basketball photos on the wall, or like the Applebee's do?
I think they do that too. Yeah,
Like each Applebee's
It's been
location
so
has
long.
like a hometown feel, for that neighborhood.
yeah,
The
it's
only
kind of
thing-
nice.
The only thing Chili's had going for it was Chili's baby
And,
back
dude,
ribs,
we're getting copyrighted. You can't say that.
barbecue sauce.
You can't.
Dude, that was all they had going.
Yeah, they're in that episode of The Office where they get banned from.
They also have the
There.
welcome to Chili's.
What do you not like about Applebee's, man?
Welcome to Chili's.
I think Applebee's is like, it's like
Welcome to
it's
Chili's.
probably cheaper than getting McDonald's now.
Dude, the vibes there, immaculate.
I think we're all Applebee's.
Yeah,
Applebee's?
Yep, born and raised.
we're raising our hand for
I-
Applebee's.
I think I'm gonna
Applebee's?
try out a chili though and go there just to do
guys-
some research.
What about Cheddar's? You ever go to Cheddar's?
the fuck is a Cheddar's?
Oh,
man?
Cheddar's is legit.
It's
Cheddar's
the same.
is
It's like a
legit.
slightly nicer Chili's or Applebee's.
Yeah,
They got
they
home
got
style.
the liquor shooters, the dessert shooters.
Bill, you go to that one in Lansing that burned down twice.
Yeah. You know what I like about Cheddar's is that they have the little kiosk on your table that you pay with.
They have
Dude,
that, they have that at Olive Garden, dude.
I know, but what I hate is a server that she brings the bill, and then she goes and waits for you to put your card in there, comes back, gets the bill, takes it, and then brings the shit back, and then goes away, and then comes back and gets it after you sign it.
And you got a tipper
Dude.
for doing that.
That's retarded. Like, just put the card, like, go away.
We need more iPads at the tables, okay, dude.
More iPads at the table. Yeah.
All right.
Dude, you know what's cool though? Me being local in KZoo, I thought the other day Man, I wish there was a Cracker Barrel. But then there's a little history with Cracker Barrel in Kalamazoo.
I'm
Ooh,
assuming
You
there
guys,
is there one in east of Kalamazoo's Otsego, right?
yeah,
Is there one in Otsego?
maybe.
Otsego's like the rich white area of Kalamazoo. So
But anyways, there was a little incident with a little Uber shooter action going on.
oh yeah,
And
yeah, the devil told me to do it.
yeah.
I remember that. I was working that night. It was a fucking crazy
Yep.
night.
And that Cracker Barrel is like,
That's the one.
probably 200 yards from where I'm at now, and that's still empty. So I'll ride out there on my bike and just ride around it and say,
Just-
man, I feel the tear.
Dude, two old
Damn.
women with the same name died. I think there were like two Susan or two Maries or something that died in that.
Old
shit's
ladies,
crazy, though.
The Uber.
You don't know
shooter?
about this Uber shit? Yeah, this guy was driving Uber around, and he said that the Uber app told him to kill people. So he killed like a father and son that were at a car dealership, and he killed like 4 old ladies at that Cracker Barrel.
Damn, what happened to him?
I don't remember. Kazoo.
Probably
That's
did it to
fucked up,
himself.
dude. That's why you need.
There's
to
a wiki
carry
page
a
for this
gun.
shit, dude.
Yep.
It's Texas Township. Glock 19.
Yikes.
Annie Walter. He was 6 dead, 2 injured.
Let's get a pic of this guy.
He
That's
had
crazy.
frosted
6,
tips at the
5.
time. Yeah, he had frosted tips at the time.
Oh no.
Looks like a normal guy.
This is a normal guy,
Oh
dude.
no. Look at that goatee
See, look,
though.
2 of these women have the same name. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a bad one, man. This was like one of the worst. It's probably the worst mass shooting in Kalamazoo, period.
Life in prison?
Oh, for sure.
Damn.
He's not going to Applebee's, dude, ever again.
It's been over 8
Yeah.
years since that happened now. Ooh.
Yep. That was the year I graduated, and little terror.
Damn.
He was a Kia dealership. He killed the
Yeah.
father and son. The worst shit, dude.
I used to go there. I used to go there all the time.
I think their girlfriend was there with him too, like the boy's girlfriend, and she had to like watch him fucking die.
Ugh.
Oh man, fun stuff. America,
Yeah.
where JD Vance says shootings are a fact of life.
All right.
I don't think they have to be, since we are the only nation where that happens.
Yeah.
Better not
What
do anything
about-
Guns
about
are
it.
pretty cool, though.
I know. I think that the position of saying it's a fact of life basically means you don't care, and that
It's our
You're not gonna do
constitutional
any-
right to potentially shoot and kill another human being. You know what I mean?
it's a constitutionally protected right to shoot kids. At
Say you go out hunting and you accidentally shoot another human being you thought it was a deer. That happens to. It could happen to anyone. Probably
Yeah.
happened before.
You got to get a mount out of them at least, to preserve, what was.
This is a relative of mine in Bath Township that was actually killed by 2 hunters while he was hunting.
What?
Oh shit! I was
Dude, he
was
looks
trying
like
to
your
riff on the
family.
politician dude that shot a guy while
And
hunting.
These
but-
2 white dudes
Dang.
killed this dude. They took his gun and everything, just left him in the woods.
That's fucked up, dude. He's wearing orange.
Yep. Yeah. He was.
You don't just kill a dude.
Yeah, I think this is my cousin's grandpa.
Holy shit.
That happened. They're facing some justice.
Damn.
You didn't hear about this one?
No,
No.
not that one.
Yeah. Well,
His name was.
Chong.
What a weird name for an Asian man.
Why?
Cheech.
He's a Yang, dude.
It sounds stereotypical.
Chong Yong.
His name is Chong Yang.
Chong Yang?
Yep.
Is not Chong Yang?
Chong Yang. He's Mong.
Chong Yang.
I'm a Yang. Same clan. I told you it's my cousin's grandpa.
Right. But is that the American way of saying Yang? Or is it Yang?
I don't know anybody that says Yang, dude. What?
I said it like that. I don't know.
Yin Yang?
Yin Yang.
Yeah. No. Not at all.
It
Dude.
just rolls off the tongue a little bit better. That was why I said it.
But the guns are okay, I think. I think that you should have to. I saw a good take recently that you should have to purchase insurance for having a gun.
Like gun insurance, life insurance.
Like if you have to have insurance to drive a car, right?
No. I would argue heavily you don't.
Oh yeah, in Michigan people just don't give a shit. That's probably why we have the highest car insurance rates in the
I
country.
mean, how many people don't have license plates around me is it's really cool. Actually,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy, dude. It was so much
it's
worse
really
during early COVID though.
yeah,
It was like
COVID,
everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot less of a problem now.
I mean, I get you don't need it, but you know when the people are driving the way they are with no license plate, or they have like the like smoked out, cover on the plates, you're like, yeah, right, dude. Pizza shit.
Pizza chit.
Pizza shit, dude. All right. Okay. What episode are we on?
22.
22.
Episode 22, dude. That's a good amount.
That's really good, guys.
Damn, we're stacking them up. We only missed a couple wicks, and this is hard work. We prepare for this every week.
We try. Yeah,
a lot of preparation for this, I'll tell you.
Nearly 20 minutes worth. But
I want to shout out a couple people. Shout out to Ian, our co-producer.
Yeah.
Shout out EA Solstice.
Soon to be the main producer.
that's his name's Edward.
Shout out dude, we got Pete Eves. Shout out Pete Eves.
My brother.
Shout out Power Marshadow.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Huge Power Marshadow.
Does Ben watch the pod?
No.
Shout out anyway.
We shout him out because he's a G. He's the GOAT.
He's the goat.
I don't know anybody else? Shout out. I thought we had one more. Do we have one more?
Shout out Derek Briggs, dude.
He's playing shy that he won't come on the pod, but one of these weeks I'm gonna press him real hard, and what I'll tell him is if you come on the pod, I'll buy you a double deluxe from Culver's, and that was.
They're gonna say double.
That's how you
double
get people.
chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
The Costco cookie.
Oh.
Yeah, I still think I should try one because it's like 1,000 calories, and after that,
For a cookie.
might change your day.
We didn't talk about Red Robin, man. You can get like a 2,800 calorie meal at Red Robin if you want. It's great.
What's that like, though?
Well, it's burger, fries, and like a milkshake. And the milkshake's like 900 on its own.
Dude, yeah, I still got to do the Trump McDon challenge.
What is that?
There's 2 Big Macs, 2 filet of fishes, a large chocolate shake, or medium.
Oh.
Either way, I'm gonna do it one day. I'll let you know.
Have you ever done the
Dude,
Land
that
Air Sea,
chocolate
dude?
shake.
Get a regular a beef burger, a chicken sandwich, and a fish fillet. Combine all
That
three
was
of
like the next level McGangbang, dude. I was about that shit.
I used to hit the McGangbangs.
At the time, it was not even $3.
Yeah,
You
it was
get a
good.
nice,
It actually was good.
munch. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
nowadays,
everybody,
dude,
thanks for watching the Drag and Drop podcast. This has been episode 22. And yeah, see you next week.
Next
Smash that
week.
like button.
Friday at 12:15 Eastern. And bye-bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Dan?
goodbye
Okay.
for now.